Today we're going to start our new research skills practice, and you're going to be keeping a research log to show the work that we do as we learn to do good research. Inside your Google Classroom, you're going to see the assignment called Research Log with the question right here, who wrote the first opera? And this is really a fairly simple question to start with. We're going to open up a new tab so we can go to our search engine, and we're going to type in our keywords. And if we type in here first opera, it's probably going to give us the name of the actual opera and not the person who wrote it. So this might be a good time for us to actually write almost the whole question, who wrote the first opera? So we're going to go ahead and write that in our search engine. We're going to click return. And up comes a list of sites that might answer this question. One very first at the top says a Florentine who composed the first opera. So that looks like it might have the information in there. We're going to look and pay attention that it is Wikipedia. And although Wikipedia is not necessarily something that we can't use, we want to pay attention and maybe when we use Wikipedia, get a secondary source to make sure that your information is correct. And when I read this, this list provides a guide, and then it says here the composers run from Jacobi Peri, who wrote the first ever opera in late 16th century Italy. So this, Jacobi Peri, may be the person that was the first person to write the opera. I'm trying to get my cursor there. I want to go ahead and highlight that. I'm going to do Command C and copy it just so I remember his name. And then I'm going to come up here to my back button, and I'm going to go back to my search. And I just want to go and look and see if I can verify that with a site that's not Wikipedia. And I have here a Britannica article that talks about this Jacobi Peri. So let's go ahead and click into that and see if that article confirms what we learned in Wikipedia. It says Jacobi Peri, an Italian composer noted for his contribution. Right down here it says with these two other composers, Peri is best known for composing what was probably the first opera. So I think that Jacobi Peri is the person, that's funny, who we can credit with being the first person to write the opera. So I'm going to go back to my classroom, and I don't have a place to write my answer. We are going to start a document that you're going to use each week to continue to add to your questions. And over here on this side, where it says add or create, we're going to add or create, and then we have a choice. And I think that a document is the best thing for us to use for this, so I'm going to choose document. It's going to create my document inside my own Google Drive. Takes a minute, doesn't it? And then I'm going to click on it to open it up. We're going to check and see what that is named. Because we're in our Google Classroom, it has our name and it has the name of the document, so I think that's okay. Inside that document, we're going to go ahead and put our name on the paper. And then we're going to also add the date. And today's date is September. It's going to be sometime this week, so you're going to have to put the date that is your day of class. And then we're going to put the question. And the question was, who wrote the first opera? And somehow I have a capital U there. I'm going to fix that. I get a question mark. Oh, Mrs. Nauer is going to fix that H. And the answer to our question is that Jacobi Peri, and I'm going to go ahead and Command V to paste it on there because I saved it. But if you need it, it's up here on our tab, or you could click into the tab to look at the spelling of his name. And the last thing we're going to add on here is our source. And for right now, we're going to start source. We're going to start by going to the site, and I'm going to ask for not Wikipedia right now because I want to see that you're looking and paying attention to where you are getting your source. I'm going to go up to the top and highlight it. Notice when I clicked on it, it highlighted it, but if you need to, you can take your cursor and highlight the whole thing. When I highlight it, once again, I'm going to do Command C to copy it. You can also go up to the menu and do Edit Copy, but Command C is just as easy for me. I'm going to go back to my document, and in the source, I'm going to do Command V, and somehow I think I forgot to push Command C. I'm going to try that again. Command C, go back to my document, Command V, and there it puts the entire name of the website on there for me. And for right now, this is what we're going to leave it at. I think that'll do. Next week when you come in, you don't have to put your name on it again, but you will have to start with the date, and then you'll have to put the question and the answer and the source. So I did the first one. You can go ahead and start your research log, practice that together. Maybe you can find a different source to use for yours, and then you can go do the next assignment in your Google Classroom. Thank you.